A man who uploaded just one simple 18-second video and then vanished for almost 20 years. No new uploads, no interviews, no social media, nothing. Yet that single video has crossed over 350 million views, over 17 million likes, and more than 10 million comments. And because of that one upload. But here's the real mystery. Who is this guy? How did one random video about elephants become one of the most legendary uploads in YouTube history? And why did the man behind it, the first ever YouTuber in history, disappear completely? This is the untold story of Me at the Zoo guy, the man who created YouTube and then vanished. The beginning. Who is he? If you've been watching YouTube for a long time, you've probably come across a video titled Me at the Zoo. It's just 18 seconds long, a young guy standing in front of elephants casually talking about how cool their trunks are. That guy's name is Jawed Karim, and he's not just some random uploader, he's the first YouTuber in the world. On April 23rd, 2005, Jawed uploaded the very first video on YouTube, officially starting what would become the biggest video platform on earth. But here's the most shocking part. Jawed isn't just the first uploader, he's also one of the co-founders of YouTube itself, along with Chad Hurley and Steve Chen. Think about that for a second. If Jawed hadn't existed, if that video had never been uploaded, YouTube might never have become what it is today. Or maybe it wouldn't have existed at all. And without YouTube, the entire creator economy, the careers of people like MrBeast, PewDiePie and millions of others, might never have happened. But here's where things get strange. Despite being the man behind YouTube's creation, Jawed's name is almost never mentioned alongside legends like Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg. Even though he created the platform that changed the entire internet, he vanished into the shadows. No new videos, no interviews, no events, no public appearances. So where did he go? And what happened to the other two co-founders who built YouTube with him? How YouTube was born. Let's rewind the story. Before YouTube, Jawed Karim, Chad Hurley and Steve Chen all worked at PayPal. That's where they met and became friends. During breaks from their regular jobs, they would brainstorm ideas for new startups. The spark for YouTube came from something incredibly simple. After a party, Steve Chen recorded a video but struggled to share it with friends. There wasn't an easy way to upload and share videos online. That's when they thought, what if there was a website where anyone could upload videos and share them with the world? But here's a twist most people don't know. YouTube wasn't supposed to be YouTube at all. In February 2005, the original plan was to launch a video dating site called TuneIn Hookup. The idea was that users would upload videos of themselves and find partners. But there was one big problem. Nobody was uploading anything. So the team quickly pivoted. Instead of focusing on dating, they turned the site into a general video sharing platform. On February 14th, 2005, they registered the domain youtube.com, and just 2 months later, the very first video, Me at the Zoo, was uploaded. That one simple video was the start of something massive, the explosion of YouTube. After that first upload, YouTube started growing faster than anyone expected. People loved how easy it was to share and watch videos. Within a year, YouTube exploded in popularity, catching the attention of tech giants, including Google. And in October 2006, just 18 months after launching, Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion. Yes. The deal made all three founders, Chad, Steve, and Jawed, incredibly rich. But was that the end of the story? Not even close. Because this is where the mystery really begins. Jawed's exit and a shocking protest. After Google's acquisition, Chad Hurley became YouTube's CEO. Steve Chen became the Chief Technology Officer. And Jawed, he quietly left the company. Just 1 year after co-founding the platform, the man who came up with the original vision walked away. But why? The answer came 7 years later. In 2013, Google made a massive change to YouTube's comment system. They required users to link their YouTube accounts with Google+ in order to post comments. The decision was wildly unpopular, users were furious, the community was in chaos, and after 8 years of silence, Jawed Karim broke his silence in the most iconic way possible. He updated the description of his original Me at the Zoo video with a single line, "Why the pond do I need a Google+ account to comment on a video?" That one sarcastic sentence reignited the community. Millions of users rallied behind Jawed, and after 2 years of backlash, Google finally removed the mandatory Google+ integration. Even though he'd been silent for nearly a decade, Jawed still had the power to move an entire platform with just one sentence. Where are they now? Steve Chen. Now, let's talk about what happened to all three co-founders. starting with Steve Chen. Steve was the technical mastermind behind YouTube, the guy who built the core systems that made the platform run. After Google's acquisition, he continued working at YouTube as CTO, but by 2009 he decided to leave the company entirely. He then joined Google's new projects for a while, but even that didn't keep his interest for long. Where are they now? Chad Hurley. Next up is Chad Hurley, the original CEO of YouTube. After leading YouTube through its early years, Chad resigned from Google in 2010, 4 years after the acquisition. He then tried to build something new, a video editing startup called Mixbit, but just like Steve's startup, it failed too. Chad eventually stepped back from startups altogether. Today, he's more of a business investor, putting money into sports teams and new companies. He's still got the entrepreneurial spirit, but now he prefers to work in the background instead of being the face of a company. Where are they now? Jawed Karim. And finally, the most mysterious of them all, Jawed Karim, the man behind the Me at the Zoo video, the man whose vision shaped the world's biggest video platform. And the man who vanished. Jawed resigned from YouTube just a year after its creation. He never uploaded another video, he never appeared in interviews, and he has almost no public presence online. So, where is he? Today, Jawed is a major investor. He runs an investment company called University Ventures, where he funds innovative startups and future technologies. But beyond that, almost nothing is known about his personal life. What if YouTube never existed? But let's pause for a second and ask a crazy question. What if YouTube never existed at all? Think about it. If those three guys hadn't created YouTube, would people like MrBeast, PewDiePie, or Dream even have careers today? Sure, maybe other video platforms would have popped up eventually, but would they have become this big? Would the creator economy be worth billions today? Maybe content creation would still exist, but it would have taken a lot longer to grow, and the entire internet landscape might look completely different. It's a wild thought that one random idea from 3 PayPal employees reshaped the entire digital world. The legacy of Me at the Zoo. Let's not forget the most incredible part of all, that 18-second video, Me at the Zoo, is still the most historically important video on YouTube. Over 350 million views, over 17 million likes, over 10 million comments, and a channel with over 5 million subscribers, all from one single upload. That's the power of history, the thought-provoking ending. Now imagine this. What if one day Jawad's kids said to him, "Dad, you wouldn't understand. There's a huge generation gap. YouTube is everything to us." And he just smiled and said, "Kid, the thing you call YouTube, I built it." That would be the ultimate thug moment, because even though he vanished from the spotlight, the man behind Me at the Zoo changed the entire world without ever needing to say a word. And hey, most of you watch my videos regularly but haven't subscribed yet. Come on, it's free. So hit that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're curious to know how BGMI and its community are dying day by day, there's a video showing up on your screen right now. Go watch that next, and I'll see you there. Until then, goodbye.